Krishna is saying, who's our deity? Our worshipful deity is Prajanta Sham Sundar Krishna, which is the topmost abode. In scriptures, there are many holy places described. The topmost is Vrindavan. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami used to say, Vrindavan is my life, Vrindavan is my heart, Vrindavan is my life. Because Krishna manifested his topmost beauty and sweetness in Vrindavan. There is proof that all the pastimes, all the beautiful pastimes and leelas have all the pastimes of Krishna manifested in Vrindavan Dham, so full of sweetness. This is the hope of Gaudiya Vaishnavas, that the sweetness of Vrindavan Dham, that the sweetness of Vrindavan Dham manifests in our heart. This is the goal of Vaishnavas. The Ras Leela is the highest. Shukadev Goswami said, all the pastimes of Krishna. Hear the pastimes, hear the Katha, and about hearing about Krishna's pastimes, we will attain directly Krishna. Just like Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, at the time of death, whatever the jiva thinks, at the time of death, he will attain the same body. There's a proof in Bhagavatam also that Bharat Maharaj was attached to a deer at the time of death, and then in the next life he became a deer. So Gurudev is saying, the goal of life is Vrindavan Dham, and remembering the sweet pastimes of Krishna. With Krishna and his associates, he manifested these pastimes, this Ras Leela. Bhagavan being most merciful to the jivas, he in Vrindavan Dham manifested his leelas out of mercy. So when Bhagavan manifested this type of leelas, and if anyone hears these pastimes in kirtan or in chanting of these pastimes, speak about them, this transcendental abode, if anyone comes They never return in this material world. They are out of birth and death. And the people who worship other demigods, and the people who worship ghosts, they will go to the ghost abode. And the people who worship ancestors, but the people who worship me, then they will attain me in my abode. Like all the other lokas, like Budlok, those are temporary. They're not eternal. Because even if you go to heaven, once your pious activities are exhausted, you will have to come back. But even if you go to Brahmalok, the topmost loka in the material world, you still have to come back. But with my transcendental abode, if anyone ever goes there once, they never have to return. They don't have to come back here. Because that abode is so beautiful. More than Dwargadam, more than Ramdam, Mathura. The topmost is Golok. And even Golok, the topmost is Vrindavandam. It's like a lotus flower, and the center part is Vrindavandam, which is the source of all the fragrance. The center, the middle part. And that's where the bumblebees are attracted. So that's where Bhagavan and Krishna, in the form of cowherd boy, and his eternal associates are living. And he is relishing the love of his devotees. And the devotees are also relishing his love. So Srimad Bhagavatam, there's no contamination. It's the purest. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam is like 12 stories, and the 10th story is the highest. So thousands of our lives is to hear the pastimes of that supreme abode, Vrindavandam. Srimad Bhagavatam is explaining this, and it's proving that this Vrindavandam, just like the gopis, with their what? With their paramount mood. How they are serving Krishna, attaining that type of mood and service, that is our goal. Without their guidance, without following the footsteps of gopis, we cannot attain this. Until we take the guidance of gopis, we do bhajans, we cannot attain that place. This is our goal. This is called prayojanta. Goal of our bhajan. Goal. Srila Gurudev used to say, first fix your goal. What do you want? Fix your goal. Where do we have to go? Where are we going? What do we have to fix? This is our goal, supreme goal of our life. In Gaudiya Vaishnava, there are 3 principles. One is relationship. The second one is process. And the third one is goal. First, we need to know the relationship, and then how to attain the process, how to attain that goal. So all this katha in the Srimad Bhagavatam is about this goal. How do we attain our goal? For that, you need to know the relationship with Krishna. First, we need to know our relationship. And who gives this relationship? Gurudev gives this relationship. Gurudev tells us. Gurudev tells us our relationship. How do we attain the goal? What process? A process. So, if you want to know about these 3 principles, you have to come to Gita. You have to learn the Gita. And Bhagavan Krishna, he's speaking to Arjuna, but he's giving instructions to the whole world. He's an eternal associate of Krishna, and he's not attached to anything, but still. But only Krishna. And through his eternal associates, he gives instructions, speaking to everyone through Arjuna. For example, on the battlefield, both sides. First look in Bhagavad Gita. Sanjay, please tell me. This battle was fought for Dharma. They have come to fight. But Arjuna is having doubts. In Kurukshetra, so he has a doubt in his mind. If you go to Kurukshetra, means holy place, if you go to a holy dham, holy place, your heart will be purified. This is returning back to our scriptures. He was having a doubt. Maybe they change their decisions and not fight. Because he wants them to fight. Who wants Dhritarashtra? Dhritarashtra, the father of Kauravas, the father of Duryodhana. He had doubts that maybe the heart might change and that they'll give up fighting. Maybe they'll have a change of heart And then without fighting, maybe they'll just give us the kingdom. So that was the doubts he was having and hoping. They did not want to give up one piece of land to the Pandavas. He's blind, and he's blind from the inside also. So he was having doubts that my sons might have a change of heart, and then maybe they won't fight because they don't want to give any land to the Pandavas. So he was hoping that maybe they will have a change of heart. Maybe the Pandavas will change their mind, and then they'll say, okay, we will not fight, we are leaving. So in this way, two things are happening. Are my sons coming back? Or did the Pandavas leave without fighting? So he was having doubts in his mind. Here in this world, there's a word, my sons, and the sons of Pandavas. This is called bodily conception. Because everything belongs to Krishna. And everything is given by Krishna. So we should use all those things in service of Krishna. We came with empty hands, we will go with empty hands. Hey Jiva soul, please chant Krishna Nam, Krishna Nam. What have you brought? What have we brought with us? What did you bring with you, and what will you take with you? Nothing. You came with closed hands, and you will leave with empty hands. Nothing will go with you. This is the truth. It's easy to say, but not very easy to follow. If we lose one penny, we're looking for it. 1 penny. It's hard to even donate 1 penny. It's very miser.
They will neither spend for other people and nor they will spend on themselves, even though they know everything.
There are some people that there are some people who need to spend on themselves, even though they know that nothing will come with us at the time of death. These days, people don't even want to stay in contact.
To save the income tax.
They will donate 500 rupees. But in the receipt, they will say 5,000 to take off the tax. So the balance ends up equaling out. There's always something. People say, Gurudev Maharaj would give you 500 rupees. Why don't you give us a receipt of 5,000 rupees so we can save tax?
पौने 9 9 9 बजे
There was one person who was a miser. He would never give anything to anybody. He would only spend that money on himself for his own enjoyment. He had a lot of money, but he would not give to anybody. So people used to comment on him and taunt him, when you will die, you will take this money with you. Because you have so much money, you should give some money to the temple. Or at least you should use some money for he just would not spend money because he would not even spend money on himself. He would never even wash his shoes or his clothes, or he just held on to his money, but he wouldn't spend it on anybody else, and he wouldn't even spend it on himself. Just holding on to it. And he has a lot of money that he's just holding on to, that he's not even spending. So people used to joke. Even though he was not donating anything. They would name him what?
Out of joking at him.
Yeah, it's
They gave him name Darjan.
joking with him.
Gives lot of money.
They would joking with him. They would call him the name Darjan, which is the person who gives a lot of money donation, as a joke. So one time his wife told him, "Go to Ganga Sar and take bath." No, I'm not going. If my mind is pure, why do I need to go to other places? Because he knows that if he goes to holy places, he knows all these pundits will grab him and ask for donation. So he'd rather stay away. He said, I am not going to Ganga. My mind is pure. I do not need to go there. Because my mind is true, my heart is true, I don't need to go there. These Brahmins keep asking me for money, money, money. So if you don't give to the Brahmins, they'll keep insisting and insisting, going after you. 5 rupees, 5 rupees, 10 rupees.
But his wife keep insisting.
But his wife keeps insisting that you should go, you should go.
Then he said, okay.
Then he finally said, okay, okay, I will go. I will go.
one time in my life,
At least one time in my life I should go.
he woke up early in the morning,
So he woke up in the morning in the dark.
it was very
It was very
dark.
dark,
It was 25 kilometers from his house,
And-
Sagar.
and the Ganga
He went by foot
was 25
because he didn't want to
kilometers
spend
from his
money.
house. So he went by foot because he did not want to spend money, even though he has lots of money.
So he went early morning in dark, so that no one down there. No Brahmin is there to ask him money.
He wanted to go in the dark so that nobody would be there to ask him for any donations.
भाई मैं भी देखा क्या दो चार कुत्ता भी उसके पीछे पड़ गए है तो कोई नहीं है उस दिन भगवान की इच्छा से कोई मुद्दा जलने को नहीं है हिंदू सब कुत्ता हुआ बन गए लेकिन कुत्ता उसको भोगने लगे भाई उल्टा कमर किसी तरह से गंगा में चले
So by the will of Lord,
So by the will of the Lord, there was a dead body.
they were taking that body to cremate,
They were taking a dead body to cremate, and the dogs were
roaming around.
roaming around.
Brahmins,
And then the Brahmins,
Brahman came there.
and then a Brahmin came there.
He said, "Oh, Dam, please
Oh,
give some donation."
please give some donation.
That Brahman is Bhagavan himself.
Oh, but that Brahmin is Bhagavan himself.
He will clarify.
But later on, he will clarify this.
So this Brahman said,
So this Brahmin said,
place that
that graveyard, that crematory place, is my place. Sometimes people come here to take bath, and that is my only earning. If someone comes here and gives some donation, that's my only earning for the whole year.
You should give that much money so that I can
So you,
whole year.
so you should give that much money so I could spend my whole year.
I don't have that much money.
But he said, I don't have that much
He
money.
said, okay, you can give me one cow. One cow.
And the Brahmin said, okay, you can give me one cow.
He said, 60,000.
He said, how much does that cost? He said, 60,000 rupees. He said, no, that's too much money, too much.
So he said, I have a small baby, so give some money
So the Brahmin said,
for her.
I have a small baby, so can you give some for her milk?
Give 30,000.
So then, okay, just give me 30,000 rupees then.
How will I get 30,000 rupees?
And then he said, how will I get 30,000 rupees? That's just too much money.
He said, 11 rupees.
Okay, 11 rupees.
I will not give it.
And he said, no, I will not even give 1 rupee. So the Brahmin said,
Do not want to donate.
okay, if you don't want to donate, at least then take something. Take a donation from me. Take from me. If you don't want to give, then take.
जबरदस्ती कर भाई आप जाओगे ना एक पैसा तो ना 3-4 ब्राह्मण हाथ मैं सर्च कर जगन्नाथ मंदिर में हम कहीं पर देख के अंदर पैसा चढ़ाना पड़ा उसके ऊपर वो मंदिर वो ठाकुर जी पे पड़ जाए जगन्नाथ पे पड़ जाए वो ब्राह्मण दे नहीं पाए वो पूरा जाएगा ट्रस्ट में जब तक वो ठाकुर जी के ऊपर नहीं पड़ेगा ना गए तो अंदर पैसा चढ़ा देखा ना ब्राह्मण
So what is he saying?
He's giving an example. One time he went
He's
to
giving an
Jagannath
example with one time when he went to Jagannath Puri.
and
There were some Brahmins standing there.
As soon as they give the money,
The Brahmins,
keep their head. They take the money right away.
they take the money right away.
Let the money go to the Thakurji.
They don't even let the money go to the Thakurji. They take it right away
Of the Thakurji.
off the Thakurji.
It was only 5 rupees.
and it was only 5 rupees or 10 rupees,
and they hold your hands.
and they hold your hands.
पर किसी पर तरफ से मेरा तो पैसा जो 5 रुपए तो झगड़ा वो गलत नहीं है
Maharaj is saying,
And Gurudev is saying,
5 rupees.
luckily my 5 rupees
On the top of Thakurji's feet,
went on top of Thakurji's feet,
trying to grab that money.
but a Brahmin was trying to grab that money.
देना नहीं है लेकर के जा अरे क्या ले उधार लेकर के जा क्या बोला
That
देना थी तुम्हारे पास देते उधार लेकर के
that Brahman told this Chand, Chand,
That Brahmin told,
okay, I don't have money right now, but
I don't have money
you can
right
take
now,
the loan from me.
but you can take a loan from me.
The Brahmin said that. That Brahman told Chand because he remember he said, okay, if you don't want to give it to me, you take
You
something
take,
from me.
okay, so
Then he said, I don't have right now, but you take loan from me.
okay, so he said, you can take from me. I don't have right now. You take loan from me, and then one day I will come and give it to you at your home. So then he was thinking,
महाराज इधर से आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही है आप जब उधर मुंह करते हो तो इधर क्लियर नहीं आती आवाज मतलब इट्स लाइक वेरी हार्ड टू हियर थोड़ी आवाज तेज करो थोड़ी सी आई कैन
वो क्या कर रही है
नाइसली
तो ब्राह्मण ने क्या बोला यदि आप एक काम पर देना नहीं है तो लेकर के जाओ क्या लेकर के जाओ उधार लेकर के जाओ उधार तो ले सकते हैं बाद में दे देना कोई बात नहीं मैं स्वयं पहुंच जाऊंगा
he said, okay, Brahmin, the Brahmin said, no, I can't hear you.
पता नहीं स्वयं भगवान भगवान आपको
He said, I will loan you 1 penny, 1 paisa.
The Brahmin said, I will loan you 1 penny.
The Brahmin said that?
The Brahmin said, I will loan you 1 penny.
चलो दामचंद अच्छा ठीक है एक
Go
पैसा
for 1
And
paisa.
Danchan said, who will go for one?
घर में गए एक शाम को
Who will go for that for 25 kilometers?
घर में गए और खाने के लिए बैठे पत्नी ने रोटी बनाई
And then he came home. When he was eating his dinner,
At the same time, the bell rings.
at the same time, the bell rings at home.
He opened the door.
And then he opened the door and
He said, he told his wife,
he told his wife, go check who's at the door.
then his wife said,
Then his wife said,
Brahman.
there is a Brahmin at the door.
And then he said,
Danchan said,
Brahman said, is Danchan here?
the Brahmin said, is Danchan here?
Yes.
Yes. He came
This Brahman
for 1 penny. The Brahman comes for 1 penny.
Danchan said, you have come here
The chant
for
said,
1 paisa.
you have come here for 1 penny. You walked 25 kilometers to my house for 1 penny.
At that time, I didn't have 1 penny.
At that time, I didn't have 1 penny. So you came all the way down 25 kilometers to get just 1 penny from me?
Did you come that fast?
How did you come that fast? He said to the Brahmin, how did you come so fast, 25 kilometers?
अच्छा बात सत्य है कि नहीं फिर उस समय कैसे
Danchan is thinking, how did he come so
Danchan is
fast?
thinking, how did he come so fast into my house, at my house?
His wife,
So he told his wife,
he told his wife, go tell him Danchan is sick.
go tell him Danchan is sick. And his wife said,
Why are you lying? He said, you have no idea how hard it is to make 1 penny. To earn 1 penny.
he said, you have no idea how hard it is to make 1 penny, and I cannot give 1 penny. Tell him I'm sick.
Danchan said,
Danchan said that to his wife. Go tell him I'm sick.
sick,
Sick.
fever.
Fever.
And the wife came.
And then the wife came to the door. to the Brahmin. And oh, I'm sorry, my husband is sick. But Brahmin knows because he's Bhagavan himself, Krishna himself. Oh, I am Brahman. And this Danchan is like my disciple. We have a relationship. So, like, if if a guru is sick or a disciple is sick, how can you leave that person? So please tell him. Please tell him that I think it's better I will sit outside and I will wait. Please just keep giving me some food and I will sit outside. Because he's my disciple and I love him like he's my own son. So for 1 penny, this is all happening. And then the wife told Danchan, this Brahmin is not going away. He's sitting outside until you get better.
So he said, just arrange some food for me. And Danchan said, go.
Danchan said, go.
Then Danchan said, go
tell the Brahmin that Danchan has died. He has left his body. Go tell him. Go.
So he said, I am your husband and you should listen to your husband.
I am your husband and you should listen to your husband, because in the Bhagavad Gita, serving the husband is a very, very good thing. So, because Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, if anyone does good service to the husband, they will get good life. So you go tell Brahmin that Danchan has died. So the wife said, okay, and went. Brahmin, my husband has died. Brahmin is also Bhagavan. Oh, my disciple has died? I will do his cremation. So can you say that again?
He went in all the village nearby houses.
So Danchan went in all the villages nearby and told everybody, I died. Danchan has died. He told everybody he died. He wants to do his last rites. So all the neighborhood and the people came to his house.
And he said, okay, let's all do his funeral.
And so he said, let's all do his funeral. And the wife said, no.
He's not dead. He's holding his breath.
He's not dead. He's holding his breath.
But he's not dead.
But he's not dead.
So she started crying.
She started crying. My husband is not dead. He's alive.
They just thought, this is the nature of woman.
This is the nature of the woman.
Even if somebody is dead, they always say no.
Even if someone's dead, they always say no. They're in denial. No, he's not dead. So Bhagavan, in the form of doctor, he checked his pulse and heard a heartbeat.
Because he was holding his breath.
Because he was holding his breath. Because of course the heartbeat stopped. So Brahman said, so you all leave him alone. And he's my son. He's my disciple. I will do his cremation. I have the full right. You all stay away. I will do his funeral. I will do his last rites and put him in the fire.
तो मर ही नहीं है।
The Brahman, because Brahman is Bhagwan himself.
Because Brahman is Bhagavan himself, he knew.
He's alive.
He knew that he's alive.
Dan Chan,
Oh, Danchan,
we know, I know you are alive.
I know you are alive,
Bhagwan,
and I am Bhagavan, Sri Bhagavan.
just getting like my darshan is for real.
देख
Even Brahma ji,
मेरे स्वरूप के
wants
दर्शन
to
कर।
see me. Do my
मैं
darshan.
ब्राह्मण नहीं हूँ,
I
मैं
am
स्वयं
not
भगवान
Brahman. I am
हूँ।
Bhagwan.
I am not Brahman, I am Bhagavan.
लोगों को मैंने पछाड़ दिया।
Here's my darshan.
तू ऐसे से कंजूस है, तू मैं पछाड़ दिया। मैं तू पराजित कर।
I have defeated so many demons.
I have defeated so many demons, but I could not defeat you for one penny.
Ready to burn.
You were ready to burn
अच्छा ठीक है,
in the fire.
गंगा स्नान फल तो लिखा। ये वो तीर्थ स्थान गंगा स्नान की फल लिखा नहीं है।
But
have taken birth in Ganges.
मेरे स्वरूप
but
के
you
दर्शन
have taken
कर।
birth in the Ganges, so that result is there.
Fruit will
मैं
come.
भगवान हूँ।
That fruit will come.
Bhagwan.
So I am Bhagavan
मैं ब्राह्मण नहीं हूँ,
through
मैं
my
भगवान हूँ।
darshan.
दानचंद कहते अच्छी बात है, बट आंख खोल के देखे कि वो ब्राह्मण है कि
दानचंद।
भगवान है। आंख खोल के
Chan
देखो
opened his eyes.
Danchan opened his eyes,
And then again he closed his eyes.
and then again he closed his eyes
He has to give money otherwise.
because he has to give money otherwise. One penny.
अच्छा एक बार भगवान के दर्शन करें तो आंख खोले
And then
देखो तो वही ब्राह्मण है।
because once he did darshan of Brahman, which means Bhagwan.
And then because he did one darshan of Brahman, Bhagavan,
इतने कंजूस।
So for one thing, you are doing so
मैं
much.
प्रसन्न हो गया, चलो।
for one penny you are doing so much, and still I am happy with you.
You took bath in Ganges.
Because you took bath in Ganga,
The fruit of that bath
and the fruit of that bath
so powerful,
is so powerful, it's so
you
big,
took my darshan.
that you took my darshan.
तो तुम्हें भगवान में लगे।
So at the end, Bhagwan,
So in the end, Bhagavan
you
spoke,
asked me any boon.
you ask me any boon,
With your dedication, with your determination.
I am happy with your dedication and your determination, because you didn't want to give one penny, so that's a lot of determination.
उस समय
So with this determination, I'm giving you one boon.
Danchan said,
Danchan said,
"Okay,
if
if you are Bhagwan,
you are Bhagavan,
so please give me this boon."
so please give me this boon.
मैं तो आपको वचन देता हूं, एक पैसा दान दे।
So I promised you,
I promised you,
one penny.
I promised you that I would give you one penny.
Free me from this loan.
Oh, but please free me from this loan. Because I promised you that I would give you one penny, so free me from this loan for this one penny. This is my boon. This is the extreme miserness. So now Guru Dev is about to go in the Katha in Bhagavad Gita.
जब तक मेरे देहात को बुद्धि रहता है,
We have this bodily conception that we are this body. Then all these anarthas come into this life. Conception.
देहात को बुद्धि क्या है? मैं स्त्री हूँ, मैं पुरुष हूँ, मैं भोक्ता हूँ, मैं
I am male, I am female, I'm enjoyer, I am intelligent. So all of these bodily conceptions,
इस शरीर में आप बुद्धि कर।
this is called,
मैं शरीर नहीं हूँ।
this means we think we are this body. I am not this body. I am part and parcel of Krishna. I am an eternal servant of Krishna. That's the type of conception we should have. Gurudev used to say,
गीता में जितने भी उपदेश देखे, उस उपदेश के
all the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, they are divided into 5 parts.
ये विशेष उपदेश
General instructions, special instructions,
और ये
secret instructions,
और ये बुद्धि उपदेश।
more secret, and the 5th one is topmost secret. 5 types of secrets, 5 types of instructions: general, special, secret, more secret, and topmost secret.
मैं शरीर नहीं हूँ, मैं
General instructions means how do we get rid of that we think that we are this body.
ये शरीर है, शरीर में
The body and the soul are 2 different things. So inside the body,
जिस प्रकार हम
our soul is residing, just like we're not a house, but we live in the house. In the same way,
not this body.
we are not this body.
We are
We are living
living in this body.
in this body.
हम शरीर नहीं, हम शरीर ही है।
We are not this body.
We are not this body.
Holder of this body.
किंतु शरीर आत्मा
Our
अविनाशी।
soul is
Our soul is eternal.
never dies.
It never dies.
Immortal.
It's immortal.
इसके लिए माया मोह में प्रयोग करें। ये अर्जुन की माया मोह किसके लिए? जैसे मैंने बार-बार कहा।
Why did Arjuna got into this?
सेनों ऊपर ऊपर से
In this,
Why did Arjuna get in this attached mood?
हे गोविंद, मैं
Arjuna is saying to Krishna, please bring my chariot
both are
between both armies,
and I
and I want
want to see
to see who is standing on each side.
भगवान श्री कृष्ण
So Krishna,
according to the desire
according to the desire
of Arjuna.
of Arjuna, he brought his chariot in between, in the middle of it.
Go see
Okay, Arjuna, go see.
this side.
On this side,
और इस
Your
तरह
cousins,
your cousins,
Yodhan and all this, they have
Drodyan, and all of these.
this side.
भगवान
Is your side.
And then on the other side is your side.
इसके साथ हम जुड़ो
On this side,
ये
On,
इसको मिटा
on this side, there's Bhishma,
द्रोणाचार्य तुम्हारे गुरु ये
Idronya,
दुशासन
Duryodhan,
शकुनी
Shakuni.
He's pointing to each
He's pointing to each one of them.
बस इतने
Krishna is pointing.
have come
These are
and by seeing
these who came here to fight. And then Arjuna started shivering.
Arjuna came into Vishad.
अर्जुन के पास
Arjuna came into Vishad,
क्या बोलो साहब जिस विश्व को कामना की
lamenting, suffering,
Vishad,
जिन्होंने
Vishad, suffering,
like he was upset,
upset, disturbed,
overwhelmed.
overwhelmed with grief.
Because he started
उसको
shivering.
कोई
He started shivering.
Then he said, how can I fight with them?
He said, how can I fight with them?
Throw my arrow on them.
How can I throw my arrow at him?
This Dronacharya is my guru.
Idronyacharya is my Gurudev.
How can
जिन्होंने ब्रह्म
How can I
केवल मुझे ही
I
सिखाया
throw my arrow?
openly and willingly throw my arrow at him?
उसके ये करने के लिए कंट्रोल करने के लिए नहीं वो तो जबरदस्ती दिया था असफल होने के लिए तो महाभारत में है अर्जुन के लिए द्रोणाचार्य ने सब कुछ करा और उस गुरु के शक्ति पर है जिस पर मैं कैसे मान चाहूं
So how can I kill my guru?
So how can I kill my guru?
How can I shoot my arrows?
कृपा चाहते हैं
How can I shoot my arrows?
और
Karan,
ये सब करेंगे
these are all standing here.
अर्जुन के एक दिखा है
All these associates are standing here.
आत्मविश्वास क्या आत्मविश्वास ये मेरे हाथ में गंदी है
Arjun,
मेरे
But
पास
Arjuna,
Arjun was,
Arjuna was,
I have Gandhi and
I
I have Krishna with me.
have Krishna with me and I have Gandhi, which is his bow and arrow.
Here comes Krishna. Definitely going to victory. But he was having this proud.
You know, I'm here with Krishna, I'm here with my Gandhi, we're definitely going to win this victory. He was acting a little bit proud and convinced that he was definitely going to win the war. So he's a little bit proud right now. And on the other side, Krishna told Arjuna, so Gurudev is touching back on what he spoke of yesterday.
He doesn't want victory. He doesn't want kingdom.
Arjuna is thinking that he doesn't want victory, he doesn't want kingdom.
अर्जुन तुमको किसने बताया
Same thing. Arjuna is explaining.
So the same thing Gurudev is explaining like yesterday,
तुम्हारी विजय हुई है
because Arjuna is thinking,
Oh, Krishna, I don't want victory.
oh, I don't want a kingdom, I don't want victory. And Krishna said, who told you that you were going to be victorious? Who told you you were going to get the kingdom? Who told you this? How do you know? How can you be so sure that you're going to win the war?
ये रणभूमि है
This is a
कौन जीतेगा
This is a battlefield.
ये तुम्हारे ऊपर नहीं है। पर मरने वाली बात
Who will win and who will lose, you don't know. Who will win, who will lose, nobody knows.
किसने कहा तुम्हें राज्य प्राप्त हो जाएगा?
No one has said
No one has said
आप गिरा सकते हो
that you were going to win.
kill Bhishma Pitama.
10 दिन के लिए
Can you kill Bhishma?
This
प्रधान सेनापति के पद पर
desire. He
क्या
has,
तुम तो गिरा सकते हो?
he has his own will.
He has his own will.
जब तक प्रधान सेनापति रहेगा तब तक तुम्हारी विजय नहीं
He has his own will that he can die when he wants to. So how can you kill him? He cannot be killed by you.
He has this will.
प्रधान सेनापति
He has this.
तब तक तुम्हारी विजय नहीं
Die
होगी।
whenever he wants.
He has this boon that he will die whenever he wants.
Fall down.
So how can you make him fall down? How can you kill him?
आप बताइए मर सकते हैं क्यों? जिन्होंने रक्षक वध पहनी हुई है। क्या रक्षक वध?
Mrityu.
इच्छा है? अरे भगवान भी कह रहे हैं मेरे सुदर्शन चक्र
It's
भी
called Ichha.
It's called Ichamrito,
बता बैठा हो जाएगा
which means dying on your own will.
रुक क्या है?
Ichamrito.
Ichha Mrityu. Ichha means
Ichamrito.
सोच रहे हो
Icha means
death.
Icha means desire. Rita means death. Dying with your own desire. No one can kill you. When you want, you can die.
क्या ये देख लो
Can you kill Dronacharya?
So can you kill Dronacharya?
Because they have this kavach.
Because they have this kavach.
No, it's like a covering, in the like in battles.
Kavach is like an armor.
Even in the security guard, he had this, shooting
So,
will not affect
Dronacharya has this kavach, like this armor.
clothes.
So how can you kill him?
क्षत्रिय है
It's called kavach.
तुम्हारे समाज क्षत्रिय है
Krishna speaks to Arjuna.
तो आदि कुछ समय के लिए कुछ ऐसे परिणाम दिखा
So that's not affect.
कुछ लक्षण नहीं है जैसे आप विष्णु
Covering on their body.
So it's covering his body completely. How will you kill him, Arjuna?
आने वाली चीज जाने वाली
Krishna
चीज
is saying to Arjuna,
Krishna is saying,
these things will come and go.
these things will come and go. People will come and go.
इस संसार में
People who are intelligent people who are intelligent do not lament over this.
Dying every day.
Our body is dying every day.
It's getting older.
One day it's getting older and older, older. One day we have to give it up. Everyone is going,
आत्मा के बारे में
but our soul, think about your soul. Atma never dies, never gets old. Nothing can kill Atma, the soul.
No weapon can kill it.
No weapon can kill it.
So you are saying Bhishma Pitama.
ये वही आत्मा
So you're saying,
Saying this Bhishma Pitama. You think he is Bhishma
पिता
Pitama?
में ही दिखाती है भगवान
He is
so you are seeing Bhishma.
the body of Bhishma Pitama.
This is the body,
आत्मा की मृत्यु नहीं जन्म नहीं है
The soul never dies.
but the soul never dies.
शरीर तो चले जाते हैं
Body lives.
Body leaves, body goes, body dies, but the soul never dies.
केवल
The
आत्मा
body
है
is already dead.
The body is already dead.
आत्मा चली
Body's already dead.
If soul goes out, the body is dead.
If the soul goes out, the body is dead.
Dead.
तुम किसको
Dead
मारोगे
people.
So these are already dead people.
Who will you kill?
Who will you kill?
If you kill the body, body is already dead.
If you kill the body, body's already dead.
उठाओ
So you pick
Body's already dead, but the soul never dies. So, Arjuna, pick up your gandhi, pick up your bow.
your goal is not to win or lose.
Your goal is not to win or lose. Your goal is to do your duty. Simply do your duty.
तुम क्यों कर रहे हो वो आत्मा के बारे में सुनो वो क्या है? उसके लिए क्यों सुख करेंगे तुम
Meaning
फिक्र
basically
में
the same thing.
जय विजय के बाद चिंता मत करो
The soul never dies. You should not worry about
ये भूमि क्या है इसकी
your battle.
पर मन में बारी का सकते मां करे
Don't worry about losing the battle.
तुम अपने कर्मों पर
This is a place of your karma and your actions.
सब कर्म तुम करो
So do good karmas.
तुम्हारे कर्म क्या है
and do not worry about the result.
क्यों युद्ध करना है?
So your karma, your duty at this point is to fight. Fight. Fight the battle.
रिवेंज नहीं, ये हमारी
And do not,
उन्होंने अपमान किया।
do not fight with the mood of revenge. Do not fight with the mood of revenge. Fight with a mood of beauty. Duty. Your goal is not to revenge.
तुम्हारी पुत्री द्रौपदी का अपमान किया, इसलिए तुम युद्ध करना।
You know, and you're not fighting for
ये तुम्हारा उद्देश्य नहीं है।
Draupadi, one Draupadi, one woman, for your wife. You're fighting for all of women. So fight for the respect of all women, all womankind, not just for Draupadi, not just for your wife. Earlier today we spoke about Draupadi. So today they did this to Draupadi. Tomorrow they will do this to another woman and another woman. So you must do your duty. You must fight.
पशु के शिकार करके जैसे उसके टांग खींच करके लड़क ठीक उसी प्रकार
If one woman, Arjuna is not fighting for one person, he's fighting for all. Your goal is not to take revenge. Your goal is not to take revenge for only Draupadi, no. Karan told that she's a prostitute, even though she is a fully chaste woman. But he called her a prostitute anyways, just to disrespect. And Krishna was saying, I appear to punish the demons, not revenge. To punish, not to revenge.
हम जीवन के इसी प्रकार रखे, ये नहीं एक दुराचारी जो करते जाए और हम देखते रहे। क्या ये लोग तुम्हारे भाई विष नहीं देता?
It's like if somebody is doing some morning activities, our duty is not just to see and ignore it. We should take action. Any of those misdoings or offenders. They insulted Draupadi. They took all the land from you, and they tried to kill you, feeding poison. So it's your duty to punish the offenders, because this is the nature of the Kshatriya. You're not here for winning or losing. You're just fighting to punish the bad. Because there's been so much torturing. So you are Kshatriya, so pick up your bow, and arrow, and fight. So Krishna. So Krishna is ordering Arjuna, like a mother orders her kids, do this, don't do this, do this. So Krishna was saying to Arjuna, pick up your Gandhi, pick up your bow, and fight. Because this is to protect. It's not to win or lose, or to win a kingdom. It's to protect. You are Kshatriya, so you fight to protect and punish the offenders.
भगवान किसको कहते हैं? जिसको हम भगवान की पूजा करते हैं। मैं समालोचना नहीं कर रहा हूँ, शास्त्र की कथा। भगवान किसको करे वो तुम अप्रतुम अनथा तुम दस समर्थ सब भगवान हो गए जो होने वाले हैं
And here Bhagavan is saying, this is something Bhagavan is saying, not an ordinary person.
ये इच्छा की कवच कवच पहनी है तुम गिरा नहीं सकते
Bhagavan is saying, please,
the person who can do impossible possible, that is Bhagwan.
the person that can do impossible is possible. That is Bhagavan.
Not anybody, not like
So Bhagavan is speaking to Arjuna, and it's not anyone like me or you.
इसकी इच्छा के कवच
You have to do this.
इसे कवच और कुंडल को कैसे उतारना कैसे इसको बंद करना है मैं
And then
तू मेरे साथ
you just have to do your duty.
And then Krishna says, you just have to do your duty. Why can you?
But I will tell you how to kill them.
You cannot kill them. You don't know how to kill them, but I will tell you. But I am Bhagavan. I will tell you
How to remove kavach
how to remove coverage from
from Karan.
Karan, who has the kavach.
You just do whatever
I will do this.
you have to
Just do what I say,
because I am Bhagwan.
because I am Bhagavan. I will tell you.
हम जन्म लेने के समय में 6 दिन हो जाते हैं देवरी इंडस्ट्री है मातृ इंडस्ट्री भूतरी राजनी छत्र दिन होता है पर इनसे कैसे मुक्त हो भगवान के बतून
Maharaj is saying the same.
Gurudev is saying, the same way that it's his or duty,
भगवान के शरण में आ जाए
Six steps something by Baba.
भगवान के नाम में मुकुंद
the same way,
There is no way we can be freed from these debts in our with our full power, with our full capacity.
there is no way that we can be free from these debts.
But if we take the shelter of Mukunda,
But if you take the shelter of Mukunda or Krishna,
we can be free.
then we can be freed of these debts.
दृष्टोऽसि मे दृढमिति ततो वक्ष्यामि ते हितं मन्मना भवो मद्भक्तो मद्जाति मामनमस्तु मामेवैश्वसि सत्तं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियो ओसि प्रेमी कितनी सुंदर है गीता के अंतिम श्लोक सर्वोच्चतम सचल
This is the topmost instruction of Bhagavad Gita.
मन्मना भवो मेरी
You give your mind to me completely. Completely give your mind to me. Who is the best example? Who gave completely mind to me? These are the gopis. The gopis gave completely their mind to Krishna. These are the best examples, gopis. In the 11th canto, these gopis, they have given everything to Krishna. How much they give everything to him, to Krishna. These Braj gopis, how much love and affection they have for me. No one can have that much. They live for me. They always think about me. Ever since I left Vrindavan, they're not even cooking.
Stoves. Chula, stove.
मकड़े की जाल बन गई मकड़े की जाल समझते हैं ना
Web.
और क्यों आग नहीं जला किसी ब्रजवासी ने अपने घर में रसोई
Since Krishna left Vrindavan, no Brajvasi is cooking in their house.
जब से कृष्ण वृंदावन चले गए ब्रजवासी लोग गोविंद के विरोध में
So the Brajvasis were so much suffering in separation.
हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सफेद
Gurudev is tearing because he feels so much separation, like the Brajvasis. So much affection.
jayanti dhiyo sru kantho striyo सुखदेव से बात करने वाले भागवत महाराज
Sukadevi Goswami is speaking to. This is the topmost of all the katha, that the glories of the gopis, he cannot describe the glories of the gopis by the words. The love of the gopis. How they used to do their household chores, just like a clay pot maker. He makes clay pots and then he puts things on it, like a machine to circle. He moves
to make it hard,
He moves
give it a shape.
to give it a shape.
उनके जो आहार विहार चलना फिरना कैसे होता था?
So how they used to do their daily activities. They used to do it externally, but their heart and mind and soul completely absorbed and giving to Krishna. But only by the mercy of Yoga Maya, their body was working. But really they were. But really their soul was not in their body. I was inside of them. And I was protecting their body. If there would be soul in their body, their body would not have been able to tolerate this love that they have for Krishna. Their body would not be able to tolerate the separation from Krishna. But there was no soul in their body. Myself, I was in there.
हम तो जिसको कहते हैं थोड़ा आंखों से आंसू आ गया बाहर ऐसे करते हैं कहते कि नहीं जिन लोगों के शास्त्र की ज्ञान नहीं है हाँ ये देखो कितनी चलो हम देख के बार बार सुनो तब तो दर्शन में आओ
Gurudev is saying, sometimes they have tears in their eyes, and it's all external, unless we have the symptoms that are described in our shastras. All those symptoms in the Mahabhagavat. Sometimes you have some symptoms, tears and all of this, but this is all external. It may even be because of their own pain, their own suffering, but not because of the love of Krishna. So when the sadhak comes in the stage of bhav, sprout of love, there's so many symptoms. There's so many symptoms in our scriptures of that stage. If there are no symptoms, you cannot say that you are in Bhav,
stage of Bhav.
in a stage of Bhav.
The person who is in the stage of Bhav,
A person who's in
never
the
get
stage of
angry, even though there is a reason for anger.
a person who's in the stage of Bhav will never get angry, even if there's a reason to get angry.
He was cursed.
So, like Parikshit Maharaj was cursed,
The son of Rishi.
was cursed by the son of Rishi. He could have gotten angry,
Not get angry.
but he did not get angry.
He
He
accepted
accepted
mercy, blessing of
as a
Krishna.
mercy and a blessing of
For
Krishna.
7 days he accepted he will die in 7 days.
And so for 7 days he accepted he will die in 7 days.
King,
Can you believe that? He's such a big king,
curse,
but he accepted that curse.
he was ready to die in 7 days.
And he was ready to die in those 7 days. Amazing.
I mean, such a big king, pious king, devotee of Krishna. He's going to die in 7 days with the curse of a small boy.
Because of a curse of a small boy, this king was going to die in 7 days because of a curse, but he accepted it very happily because he saw it as the arrangement of Krishna.
President of this country, someone curses you.
Someone curses you.
How can you accept that?
How can you accept that with happiness?
They don't care for respect or disrespect.
They don't care for respect or disrespect. They don't care if someone respects them or doesn't respect them.
They just thought this is our hope that we become the maid servant.
But they just thought that this is our hope, that we become the maid servant,
The true devotees.
the true devotees. This is the mood that they have.
One day,
That one day we will become a maid servant of Srimati Radhika.
his heart is
Sukhdev is in tears. His
and then
heart is melting.
interested in chanting the holy name.
So they are always interested in chanting the holy name, Hari and Harikatha. Jai Gurudev.
Swami used to say,
This one woman used to say,
I am speaking for myself. By me. Who said that? Vaman Goswami.
oh, so let me rephrase that. Vamana Goswami said, when I speak Harikatha, I speak for me, not for you, because I need my purification. Vamana Goswami said that. But these days, we don't want to hear, but we want people to hear us. This is the mentality.
These days. But this is wrong.
But this is not good. So when Gurudev used to go for parikrama, Srila Gurudev, how merciful Srila Gurudev is, how generous he is.
He used to speak
He used to speak all katha, but he used to always tell brahmacharis and sannyasis to speak Harikatha. Some people used to say, Srila Gurudev, we came here to hear from you.
was so generous.
But Srila Gurudev was so generous. He would tell the sannyasis, you speak, even though all the Harika was given by him. He wanted to. He doesn't want his own respect. He wanted to give respect.
आपने बोले ही नहीं, उस ब्रह्मचर्य पे बुलवाया, सन्यासी के तरफ आपने बोले, थोड़ा बोले, हम तो लाखों पैसा खर्च करके आए हैं आपके वजह से। गुरुदेव ने क्या बताया? याद होगा आपको? मुझे देखो ये ब्रह्मचर्य से जो उसकी भी कदर नहीं सुनता। वो पृथ्वी भाषा में जो भी बोले उसमें भी ऐसे गुरुदेव की कथा है। गुरुदेव कितने महान।
How great our Srila Gurudev is. Just like Just like when someone tries to speak a broken language, it makes me happy to see the sannyasis give Harikatha. This is the greatness of Srila Narayan Maharaj, Srila Gurudev. Who is like that? Who is like that? These days, once a person has a mic, they don't want to give up the mic. They want to keep speaking. But Srila Narayan Maharaj, Gurudev,
मैं ये ब्रह्मचर्य से ये सन्यासी से सुनकर के बड़ा हृदय में आनंद होता है अपने हृदय के प्रभाव की सुने सही कब बोलते थे हम लोग ही बुला हमें याद है कभी प्रणाम करते हैं तुम बोलो हमारे हृदय की बात है क्या पढ़े
So even on the disappearance day of Param Gurudev, Srila Narayan Maharaj wouldn't speak himself, he would ask others to speak. He said, he used to praise everyone, whatever they spoke. Srila Narayan Maharaj used to praise them. He used to cry, and tears would come in his eyes. If anything we speak about Param Gurudev, Srila Narayan Maharaj used to be so happy. He would be so happy. This is called generosity. So these are the symptoms of a Mahabhagavat. These are the symptoms of a Bhagavat. When somebody has these symptoms, only then will he be a Mahabhagavat. Otherwise, if you say it, otherwise anyone, if you say Mahabhagavat, it's just artificial. So to understand all these principles, first you have to understand Bhagavad Gita. And the topmost position is the gopis. This understanding, the topmost understanding of Bhagavad Gita, the gopis are the topmost.
क्या बोला 3 माथा से 2 माथा से 1 माथा से नहीं हम तो सर क्या बोलते हैं 3 माथा वाला पास के पास जाओ कथा सुनने के लिए 3 माथा किसको होता है 3 सिर वाले व्यक्ति के पास जाओ 3 सिर वाले कौन होता है जानते हो जो वृद्ध
Srila Narayan Maharaj used to say, when you go hear Harikatha, go with the person who has 3 heads. And what are those 3 heads? He said, people who are very old in bhajan, experienced, mature. Do they have realization? If they have realization, and you hear Harikatha, if you're not chanting 1 lakh of Harinam, how can you preach? Some people say you speak very good, but what is good if you don't have realization? You can speak good words. Your style is good. But if you don't have realization, there is no real preaching. That is not real Harikatha. Some people speak with a decorative language, but that is not real Harikatha. Because Srila Narayan Maharaj his Harikata, his real Harikata,
हमारे दृष्टि में
because he does his bhajan. His Harikata is real because he does his bhajan. He had realization from experience. So that's real Harikata.
क्या भजन करें हमारे सिद्धर के भजन
Because he's speaking what he has realized.
बड़े साधु के गुण करना तब गुण करना जो मन में छाई हो है ना तब गुण करना अभी क्या है तब उदित हो जाए अभी गुण गुरु करें और फिर ये क्या करूं ज्यादा ये मत करो भजन करो भजन से परायण करते तस्मात् गुरुपते जिज्ञासा से करो सत्य वचन
So go to that person who's actually doing bhajan, a realized person.
तीन लक्षण होना चाहिए एक अनुभव तत्व ज्ञान और
So the three heads again that we were talking about earlier. One is experienced, renounced,
ये तो मैं नहीं
Three
करता
heads mean
third one बुद्धि करता
and bhajan. Experienced, renounced, and bhajan. Those are the three heads that we should go with to listen to Harikatha.
तुम जानते हो भजन से पढ़ा कितना परिणाम करता है उनको पूछो उनके आत्मा की पूछो सच बताएंगे मैं ये जीवन में कितना परिणाम करता हूँ मेरे गुरुदेव के प्रति मेरा कितना निष्ठा है जगत के वंचित कर
We can preach only if we dedication to our Gurudev. We can cheat people, but we cannot cheat Guru and Krishna.
शास्त्र ज्ञान तो कर लेता है आपकी यमुन अच्छा है एक बार पढ़ लिया उससे कोई इधर कहते हैं न्याय आत्मा प्रवचन रखो नो वेदा नो गुना सुनो जामे कुछ बंदे तीन रखो अस्सी साफ बंदे बहुत तत्व अपराधी तत्व ट्रांसेंडेंटल थिंग you cannot understand with your material knowledge जो ज्ञान के द्वारा उसको जानने के लिए है स्वयं भगवान केवल मदद शास्त्र के द्वारा नहीं होगा भगवान कृपा करके स्वयं हमारे हृदय में जो
So he's saying, so these realization does not come with our own power, even with our own practice devotionally. It only comes with the mercy and of the Lord and Guru. Because how much service we do, and then that realization and the devotion will come in our hearts.
और सब कुछ दिखाई पड़ता है जब पूरा पूरा सब पूरे को दिखाई हम देख नहीं पाते और प्रातः काल में जितने सूर्य उदित होगा एक तो रुचियां ऊपर अपने आप ठीक उसी प्रकार भजन करके जथा जथा मृत्यु मानो बात की पुराण में सुनो जितने जितने परिमाण तुम्हारी भजन होते जाए भजन के प्रभाव से तुम्हें सब कुछ दिखाई आत्मस्वरूप भगवत स्वरूप क्या करना चाहिए गीता में जो अंतिम वचन वास्तव में ये भागवत की भी सार है गीता की तो सार है ही ये भागवत की भी सार है देखिए गुरुदेव की वचन ये मन मना आप लोगों को
Maharaj is saying
that
so Maharaj's Gurudev was closing. Jai. Jai Haribo.
हम लोग के पास आने की मेरा तत्पर क्या है इंडिया से जो आप लोग बस इसलिए सुनाने में नहीं आप उनकी कृपा प्राप्त करें मैं ऐसे सिद्ध महात्मा नहीं, आप लोग कृपा करते, आप लोग कृपा करते हैं। और महापुरुष नाम सबका जिंदगी के आदि प्रकरण के नाम इसलिए ये नाम नहीं जना सुनाने के लिए आप लोग मुझे आप लोग के आशीर्वाद नहीं पाए सर्वत्र सब मैं यही बात करता हूँ। मैं आप लोग के पास आया इसीलिए सभी मुझे भगवान को नाम
Please give me an end to the prayer from Raji. Thank you so much. And I was beautiful with her. Don't leave there is prashadam, so please take prashad before you look at these.
इसके लिए इच्छा हो ये मेरा जो ग्रंथ जो है भगवान और क्या ये भ्रमण गीत के ऊपर में नहीं उल्लेख के प्रवचन को आप संग्रह करें। ओ अच्छा, राधा तत्व वाले उनको दिया था मधुस्मिता राधा जिनके पास आज मेरे पास एक है।